Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hayya, 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 hayya. Ni kita buat ni duk. Jom. Kita warm up dulu lah. Share dulu macam biasa. Oh ni Miss Xavier. Sano live now. Ada bateri tak ni? Ada bateri cok. Outside. Mari. Let's go. Let's go. Test.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently, the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out.
Well,
there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this.
Oh ya, ada pula menahan kat situ.
And that has been clubbed away. Kaka.
What a ball. Let's go.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
On heels rather than toes.
That is just remarkable. The amount of
main satu game je dekat AI Division ni. Lepas tu kita beranikan dirilah untuk try formation ni dekat Division dengan user lah. Kita baru sangat nak try formation ni, tapi tak tahulah ada hasil ke tak ada hasil. Olomo Del Piero. Dah. Nah bro. Tomori. Boleh support guys, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to follow, like and share. Kita juga bersiaran di YT. Boleh check out kita punya YT juga, ada dekat atas tu.
He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some really good ball movement.
Olo, hai. Jap, apa benda?
It's Del Piero.
Del Piero.
Kaka.
Masuk mat.
That is beyond special.
That is beyond special.
A finish of true class. And they're at it again. Double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defense. By the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sebegini dah delay.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an
Where
entertaining
is the
watch.
next goal coming?
Ribery. And he's forced to go back.
It's a Ribery.
Spread out to the left. Spotting
Ui,
him this time.
dia keluarkan skill sabar jap. Tengok skill kita pula.
And it's Zanetti. That's tidy.
Nampak tak? Ui, tak dapat.
That's not going far.
Tak dapat cuy. Sayangnya. Ball. Dapat.
Stood up well to him there. Davids. Zanetti.
Zanetti.
Passing is
Kenapa
crisp and
dah
sharp.
bola tu tak pergi straight? Hello, selamat datang guys, welcome to the stream. For those who just arrived, welcome to the stream. Welcome,
Lam has
welcome,
wanted to
welcome
stand
our
firm and defend
viewer
it.
at YT. Do support, do subscribe our YT channel. Selamat datang guys, selamat datang.
That's a nicely
hoi.
weighted pass.
Keeper.
Oh, he had to
Tak nak main
make that,
keeper,
and
eh.
he did make it. Nedved. And it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti.
Zanetti.
Oh, played right into his path. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Up he goes!
Baik.
Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Allah.
Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tomori gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Chiellini.
Oh ya, betul.
And here's Messi.
Oh dia oh ya Allah lepas.
And he's got the beating of his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way
Tak ada orang
through.
bodoh.
Messi might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
He's having a
Oh
go.
baik.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Usih lah Noye.
Mendieta. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Del Piero.
And is Del Piero.
And it's Del Piero. And Del Piero!
Aduh, kalau tu cycle tak apa. Siap lah.
Loose now, and they want to get it back.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Sedap.
Mendieta,
Mendieta.
Alexander-Arnold,
Alexander-Arnold.
Mendieta. Oh, it's a promising
Oi.
build-up, this. Plenty of really nice
Messi kasih.
passing.
Karamisi. Apa benda hantar bola macam tu ni Viet. Oi.
Yamal. And Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold.
Into space out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ball kau
Well,
side.
that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Sekejap eh. King, thank you for the like. Thank you. Terima kasih untuk like-nya. Hari ni kita lewat sikit lah
And the
live.
first half is done.
Petang-petang baru kita live
Any
eh.
strong
Sebabnya
opinions
baru
on the
balik.
first half?
Well, it's looking
Bawa
pretty
balik daripada
straightforward, Peter. They've
bawa
got themselves
anak-anak
into a very good position. So why dither
beriadah.
from here when they can
Bawa
repeat
anak
their
saya mandi
first half
kolam tadi
success with
dekat
another show of
Kemaman.
strength?
A half of massive
Kita nak
entertainment
live
and
tapi kebetulan
excitement.
ada
A two-goal margin, yes.
ada urusan di
All
office,
things
kita
still
live je lah
possible.
sekejap. Jam setengah macam tu. Push division ke apa yang patut lah.
And we're off again.
Let's go. Oh,
Davids.
warm up jap dekat AI punya division ni. Sekejap lagi baru kita
Zanetti.
nak push di division orang division lawan user. Ni kita lawan AI jap.
Davis.
Davids,
Tomori.
Tomori,
Alexander-Arnold. Davis. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Tomori.
Gaitska Mendieta.
Jom
He has
Mendieta dia
found
ni.
a way through.
Baik. Allah,
That is a little undercooked.
little undercook.
Here's Rodri. And here's
Wih,
Neymar.
lepas.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender
Ay,
who was
sangkut.
ever so determined. And that's the end
Allah.
of that. It all started well enough. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Davis is there and he can get that clear. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Referee's given a throw.
Tu
Rodri.
apa dari?
Here's Messi.
Call. Ay,
Barcelona have a free kick.
Edward King, thank you, become follower, welcome to the stream. Welcome Edward. For those who just welcome to the stream guys, welcome to the stream. We also live on YT channel. Do support, do
And it's
subscribe
Ribery.
my YT channel.
Ribery!
Allah.
And again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful
What the ball
anticipation.
tak sampai lah.
Yamal. Davids stands tall and stands strong. Oh, that's well spotted.
Duduk saya tengah apa tengah teks dengan
That's a modern
adalah
defender's
kan.
instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Chance!
Ui.
That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander
In with the
Arnold.
challenge. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ribery.
Ribery.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different
Wih,
outcome
tak
there.
dapat man.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge.
Rummenigge. Aduh, enggak.
Nedved.
Ya Allah,
kept his eye on it.
pergi change
and he's
player
there.
pada.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zanetti. And it's Del Piero. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Right,
It'll be a throw-in.
baru sampai semata guys.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
El dorsal 16 será sustituido por
Ribery.
el dorsal 34, Granit Xhaka.
Kaka going face-to-face with his
Akarudin.
great rival. He is just caressing the
Aduh,
ball.
dalam sangat. Fernando, Gamer Twitch, thank you, become follower, welcome to the stream.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. Half an hour gone in the second half. Zanetti, and it's Del Piero.
Oh, lah dia Piero. Ui, dah betul dah tu. Dah betul dah skill yang saya keluarkan tu guys.
Just about enough to come out
Cuma
on
tak
top
ulti je.
there.
Tiba
Neither
ulti.
party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both
4,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Tak guys, dia
benches.
aduh eh.
el dorsal 14.
Oh, smashing header!
Jugadores.
Sano.
And that's a real chance missed. Bellingham. Del Piero.
Ui, lambat.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's gone forward.
Tu.
Yamal providing
Oh, sampai
an
sana guys, aku
outlet
ada
on
sim.
that flank.
Ya,
It
engkau
looked
pergi
as
main
though that might
pinpoint
lead to
kat situ
something
buat
quite
apa
promising, but it
lah.
turned out that was not the case.
Baik. Tolong hidup.
Bellingham. A real chance if he can get
Allah,
through.
oi, panjang betul kaki dia.
Davis.
Panjang
Mendieta.
betul.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Davids turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Zanetti. Davis. And Alexander-Arnold. Davis. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Tu.
Rummenigge.
2 minutos de
Bellingham.
descuento.
Aish.
Confirmation
tu.
that there will be 2 minutes
Kalau siapa
stoppage
datang guys,
time.
welcome to the stream.
Now it's Neymar.
Yang nak friendly
Excellent
boleh
challenge
Roji guys.
there,
Nak friendly boleh
uncompromising.
check out bio kita guys.
Del Piero.
Ini konsol by the way.
And that's it. And so they have the
And
outcome
that's
they
it.
desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Okay, 1326. Okay. Ranking 11,000. Tai. 11,000 Kalau 11,000 kita duduk kat mana mat? Weh, tak dapat token. Kalau 10,000 tak dapat token cuk. Sekejap, pukul apa Pukul apa? Nak push division 2 tak? Boleh lah, se-game. Baru sampai, selamat datang guys. Baru sampai, selamat datang. Welcome. Yang nak friendly boleh check out bio Yang nak friendly boleh check out bio guys. Apa ada hal, korang check out je bio guys. Saya tak fokus lah main tadi. Nasib menang. Uish. Ini bukan Timur punya flag ke guys Bukan Timor Leste punya flag ke?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Allah.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Lajunya. Ui, dapat.
They've got underway
Nice.
here pretty promptly.
Allah.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Tries a shot!
Ui, siapa dia
Loose now,
tu?
they want to get it back.
Gol dingin. Gol dingin tu.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, such a clever touch. Tony Adams. Now there is
Tony
a proper
Adams.
defender, Jim.
Well, not
Allah.
too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome
Betul
of
tu.
solidity,
Hidup ni
thanks to his
simple je.
winning
Kenapa
mentality and
lah nak
ability
susahkan
to
diri?
organise
Benda
a
yang
back
tak patut
four. You
dicakap
don't argue with Tony
pun
Adams.
dibagi tahu kepada
You
orang,
do
tak
what
payah
you're
bagi
told.
tahu. Kan? Simple je tu hidup ni. Apalah
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these
Kan bila
early
kita
exchanges?
kita buka mulut dan benda tu mendapat komen negatif pada orang kan akan memalukan diri sendiri. Apalah. Besar panjang pun nak kena ajak benda tu. Allah. Bila masuk main si Kimmich tu.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Allah rendah tu.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So selamat datang guys,
Hernandez.
welcome to the stream. Ada orang ke tak ada orang live saya ni? Macam ada, macam
Mbappe.
tak ada, macam iya,
Rafinha!
macam tak. Rafinha.
And he was there to get a vital
Oh,
touch.
ya kan
That's very,
Mbappe.
very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tan 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 tan. Oi,
He gets big.
Alma.
No, not the best of
Tan tan
headers.
tan 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 tan. Da 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 da.
Chiellini. To Lam.
Member Redo je Mat. Aduh, hai kenapa lah
Kaka.
Ian duk.
Now it's Del
Sekejap.
Piero. Passing is
Allah, tak
crisp and sharp.
sampai.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it
Yeah, I guess.
just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bastoni.
Oh baik.
Hernandez.
Nandes Motorudin.
Now Mbappe.
Ui, wajak dia main skill sahabat Sat.
Skillfully
Sahabat
cut
Sat dia
out.
nak main skill kan. Sahabat
So
Sat,
at ease
sahabat
on the ball.
Sat.
Kaka.
Kita payung skill satu kali. Mantap. Tiba.
And here's Del Piero. Zanetti. And the finish.
Allah.
It's and again. There it is. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The goal scorer after 27 minutes is number 20, Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford. Dia nak main skill sangat guys. Kita tunjuk dia cara nak main skill yang sebenar. Tiba. Hello siapa selamat datang guys. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to follow, like and share.
So the first goal of the game.
First goal of the game. Agak kita boleh capai Division 2 tak? Jauh lagi tu Division 2.
Nedved. Now it's Del Piero.
Oi, sangkut. Damn.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Aduh, sudah welcome to the stream.
Out to the left it goes.
Oh,
Zanetti looking to get on the end of this. That's tidy.
ay.
In comes the corner.
Wego, welcome to the stream. Alamak.
Nedved goes short.
Ui, silap. Salah.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oh, dapat.
That looks a good ball through. And Del
Ui, tak masuk.
Piero.
Del Piero.
Gets it away.
Rem kaki pun.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the
Just
score is
one
1-0.
goal between them.
Now it's Rafinha.
Ya
He is through here.
Allah.
In for a header.
Eh,
Oh, the ball's run
dia
loose
boleh
here.
tap pula tu. Ya Allah, kena.
Shot a goal.
Put a save lah keeper.
Denied
Handsome.
by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got tall.
Ui,
Oh, the
Shoot,
keeper's done
shoot.
ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly,
Sport.
Peter, that's for sure.
buat apa cepat.
Lam.
Maju
Oh,
pot.
super
Maju pot.
find. Rashford. Oh,
Ya
that's an
Allah pot.
excellent interception.
Apa benda gila pot.
Kimmich.
Kimiki.
Hakimi.
Allah.
Hakimi.
Body sikit. Allah, tak dapat. Okay.
No, he's seen through all of that. There's a
Oi.
beautiful simplicity about this
Bola
contest.
ujung kaki,
Winning running
Mat.
on one side,
Oh iya
dogged
ya.
defence on the
There
other.
will be 1 minute added time.
Davids.
Davids.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Eh,
And we're already
jangan
back up
quit
and
dah.
running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oi,
That's been cut out, well played.
tak kuat lah
Well,
passingnya.
there is a look that says it all. A piercing
Okay.
stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Tu ref. Hati. Keluar.
This has gone, that's a foul.
Alah, luar
And
kotak
he
ke?
has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and
Siapa ada
do nothing
left-footed?
while he tried to
Alamak.
score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Left-footed ni. Boleh lah.
And
David
it's
pun
the
David
perfect
lah.
opportunity to create a cushion
Kadang-kadang
between
ada
them.
hasil.
Well, this looks promising in
Buatnya.
terms of... Damn it! Well, he
sangat,
should have
kuat
done
sangat.
better, and he knows it.
Macam mana lah.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Palmer,
Palmer.
Rafinha,
Rafinha.
Hakimi,
Kimi. Baik. Weh, David. Lambatnya hari release bola tu.
and here's Rafinha. Maldini
Dia set satu kali.
has a look and plays it forward.
Jauhnya.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Boleh sampai. Selamat datang.
Adams,
Aduh.
still just a single goal between
Allah.
the sides. And he's had it nicked away. Bastoni,
Bastoni.
and it's Çalhanoğlu.
Çalhanoğlu.
Rafinha,
Baik. 3 orang kot kat situ. Tak ada
pressure
siapa
coming in
pun nak
from all
tentu bola tu.
directions. And it's Del Piero.
It's Del Piero. Come on. Bagi support ah.
Zanetti really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Cepat.
There's
Oh,
much
tak
frustration
kena
as
kepala
to
hari
the
cepat.
lack of a touch to finish that off.
187.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front
Oh.
foot and grab another. Just try to make this one
Tak
safe.
dapat tu.
Rafinha! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bahaya ni.
And it's been taken short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Dia pergi ke.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Allah.
Hakimi.
Eh,
Çalhanoğlu.
oi. Dia main high ball pun dah.
Now it's Mbappe.
Aduh.
Ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Rasa terong lah.
Bastoni.
Bastoni.
Hernandez. Palmer. Zanetti.
Senet.
Del Piero.
Cai.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
Nampak dah.
offside.
Bagi passing juga. Bongok. Let's go. Baru sampai sebentar guys. Welcome. Hernandez.
He's not got that
Chili.
quite
Alamak
right.
Chili. Bagi siapa?
he's onto
Ush,
this.
ush, ush.
Oh,
You
what
keras.
a ball!
You keras. You keras yang tak keras. Set dulu.
And it's Zanetti.
Main dulu. Main sana.
Davids.
Main sana. Patah balik
Zanetti.
sikit. Dah set. Passing lambat. Lambat mat.
Just a
Bahaya lah
quarter
kalau
an hour to
Gyökeres
play.
dia pegang bola.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Aduh.
Oh, easy pickings there.
They may end
Terlalu
up with some regret with this
fancy.
tactic,
Oish.
but you have to admire
Kena
their
Mat.
Big chance.
Ui, good save lah keeper.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yang
Good
handsome
run
lagi
that.
bergaya.
Great
Belum.
timing.
Belum tak keluar lagi. Sudah. Baik. Nasib baik.
Ball is over the line. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rummenigge coming on here. A change that was
Coming on
broadly
here.
anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for
Tak dapat,
instructions,
Mat.
probably something
Okay.
along the lines of
Go.
go make a nuisance of yourself.
Played out to the
Alamak.
left flank.
Lambat lah.
And it's Nedved.
Main lu. Hai, buat apa tak?
1-0 as we head towards the
Uish.
end.
Uish. Ui.
Rafinha in acres of space
Tak
out
rapinya.
wide.
Tak rapinya. Baik. Mantap. Baik.
Del Piero.
Hai, sampai pula kaki dia.
Hernandez.
Go.
A lot of space here,
Allah.
a real opportunity.
Hilang kat ni buat apa?
I think it's time for them to
Sudah.
concentrate on closing this one out.
Sudah. Sebaik. Jauhnya bola tu, Rumi.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Rumi yang rumit lah guys. Alamak.
Palmer. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, nasib baik. Sangkut.
Del Piero. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Oh,
It could be
jauh.
in here.
2 added minutes
Hakimi.
have been indicated.
Kimi.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Pinya. Dia keras.
Oh, lovely bit of
Yo
skill.
yang keras.
Palmer.
Right, sabar. Kau banyak main gila dalam depan tu. Kau nak main. Nasib baik.
And that's it.
Nasib baik.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was
Baru sampai datang
tense.
guys.
The
Welcome to
two
the stream.
sides separated by the game's
Menang sebiji
only
je
goal.
duk.
Check. Voted
Dia naik
man of
daripada
the match and
cedok kan.
deservedly so.
Okay lah sebiji pun. Nampak tak? Pecik MVP man. Jarang oh keeper MVP. Jarang-jarang berlaku keeper MVP tu. Saya nak try push 1-4 lah hari ni. Kita try push 1-4 hari ni. Kita try push 1-4 lama jika. Majika. Rumi walaupun dia on form, saya tetap nak pakai Rashford. Rashford ni dalam proses trial. I mean tim Cak Ayam pun ada trial
Well,
tau.
they say football's
Biasa
only a
biasa
game,
tau.
but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is
Tim-tim
the
Cak
week's
Ayam
most
pun ada
eagerly
trial
awaited
loh.
contest. A sporting event which has
Hai, tinggal
magnificent scenery as its backdrop.
tinggal 150 je subscriber
And
kita.
it has aroused the most primal of
Subscribe
instincts in so
doh.
many of us.
Teruk
And
bangai
we
yang
are glad to
subscribe.
have you alongside us for it.
Alah, orang tak suka
Well,
subscribe
the pre-match
kita.
build-up has been fantastic.
Teruk.
Now, the game itself.
Alah guys.
Well, if you did just miss it,
Okey
we are up
saja.
and running already. Nedved, Rashford.
Dah cepot. Allah, tak dapat bola ke pot.
They want to be quick
Ui,
here.
laju.
It's breakaway time.
Kubo.
Allah.
Super find. Oh, great! It's Maradona.
Memang masuk ah.
Goal! What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to
What
wrestle
a
control.
super
That's
shot.
how you do it. I
Dapat
was
hari
impressed with
tu.
both the movement and the pass, both causing lots
apa
of
ni?
problems for that defence.
Teruk nak passing eh.
So the game's
Berapa
first
tu?
significant
Shot.
moment. Mbappe!
Ui.
And he was there to get a vital
Yeah.
touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very
Udah
well
lah tu
played.
chat. Janganlah marah. Main.
Cafu.
5 minit chat. Relax ah.
That is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that
Ai,
interception
Declan Rice.
was most
Laju betul lah
necessary.
dia block.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Apa yang susah sangat nak ambil bola daripada kaki Mbappe dia ni? Tak logik tu.
And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kaka. And here's Del Piero. Zanetti
Allah, Zanet.
engages and forces him off the
Dia
ball.
Zanet eh.
Zanetti
Apa dah tahu.
just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Wih, Aruho dengan Cellini ni tinggi betul lah dia
And
punya
here's Mbappe. Pass is just off
positioning
target.
dia. Tinggi sangat.
Chiellini. Now Davids. Over to the left. In the end,
Ay,
they
apa
found
benda tu?
themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That looks a cracking ball.
Okay, defending dah steady.
Nedved.
Taking tak steady
Well
gini.
played. Now it's Rashford.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at
Oi,
this
bagi
stage.
siapa,
There's plenty of time
Mat?
left yet.
Tak dapat Cellini tingginya.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Tak mahu lah guys.
Quick free kick. That's
Masih
cause
tak
for
mahu lah,
mild
guys.
Irritation. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Nedved. Has a shot!
Oh, dia belok.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Rashford. Nedved.
Oi, sangkut.
Nedved.
Mana si
really
Del
struggling to
Piero-nya?
influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Kuat lah
He
tu.
badly needs some help here.
Back into the middle. It's a loose ball. Played back in. Kaka. Kaka!
Oi, tak.
Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Acap, thank you for
That's
the
just
like.
plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Macam gagal je ni kita nak naik 1-4 hari ni. Macam gagal je guys. Tak apa. Awal lagi ni. Awal sangat kita kena gol pun. Pun sebab
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter.
main-main. Awal game tu.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call
There's the
Lambat lah
hit.
Del.
It's
Piero.
loose and there's a race for the ball. Fiddles it through.
Allah. Alfonso David.
Kimmich. Davis.
Thank you for the like.
Cafu.
Kafurudin.
30 minutes gone.
30 minutes gone.
Kubo.
She's gone.
He
Tiba.
was under real pressure there. Great ball if he can get there.
Weh, kena ni Mat. Ambil lah bola tu duk. Tak mahu ambil masalahnya.
Lam. Now Davids.
Habits.
And it's Zanetti. Nedved. Can he get it through? Hits one!
Oi, taiknya keeper dia.
that's just
Siapa
playing it
dia?
safe
Keeper dia Dona
and
ke?
simple.
Wajak lah Dona, wajak.
Nice ball and he's in. And Del Piero!
Wih, Dona Roma ni penipunya. Thank you untuk like-nya. Thank you.
Donald tu.
Wah tu,
Now it's Mbappe.
dia tak boleh bola ni lah. Kena bola yang keras-keras sikit. Dona ni kena bola keras. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Mistake macam ni lah.
Saviola! And it's in.
Tadi first goal mistake macam tu lah. Hilang bola.
A
Defend hilang
two-goal
bola.
lead and they're firmly in control.
Susah nak comeback. Lawan AI
Lacking
susah
for
gila tu
neither
nak comeback.
time nor space. It could
Yang saya perasan
scarcely
lah
have
dekat
been more
AI punya
straightforward.
division ni.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into
Dia akan
that
bertambah-tambah
defence
nanti
for
gol dia.
allowing him to get into such a good position.
Kita cuba lah
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood.
Can he finish? Davids had it nicked away.
brother
Kubo.
There will be 1 minute added
Wih,
time.
senang bet. Allah kena.
Kubo.
Tak. Susah oh.
Kat Dali Games ada player pitch baru kan, cross specialist.
Hot knife through butter.
Betul.
They have done it again.
Tapi tak dapat lagi dia punya
That is just remarkable.
free spin
The
tu.
amount of
Esok baru
bend he
dapat.
got on that.
Esok baru
You know,
dapat
I'm not
untuk
gonna be
free
hard on the
spin yang
goalkeeper
daily game tu.
because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Siapa nama dia? Seginho.
And the whistle goes for
Dia ada dua,
half-time.
satu Puing dengan Seginho, tapi Seginho tu yang ada cross specialist.
Of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at
Mereka
this
mana
rate,
nak download game
unless there
ni?
is a significant change in fortune.
Macam mana nak download
It
game
is
ni? Awak main
3-0
dekat mana?
at half-time.
Awak main dekat mana? Mobile ke? PC ke? Apakah? Main dekat mana tu bang?
PC.
PC boleh download dekat Steam. Pergi download dekat Steam. Bang. Boleh pergi download dekat Steam. Seginho ni pernah keluar dulu ni. Cross Specialist Brazil. Dia download dekat Steam.
Okay, boy, bing.
STEAM.
Taki.
Mantap. Download dulu. Tapi make sure PC awak compatible lah. Sebabnya besar juga. 35 GB storage. Rasanya lebih pada 35 GB
And we're
storage.
underway again.
Tapi kalau PC yang custom rasa boleh je. Muat je.
Now it's Rashford.
Kat 3-0 ni macam mana aku nak buat 3-0 ni.
And here's Del Piero. Lam. And the finish. No mistake. They're back within reach.
Dan tu je duk. Shooting second ball. Shooting
Some
second ball.
heroic goalkeeping, but even
Masuk
that
ke
couldn't
tepi.
save them
Shooting
this
second
time.
ball. Itu je
Well, that's
modal
not the
yang
best
ada duk.
attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So is this the start of a comeback?
Full rap. Tak full rap
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Apa benda? Referee
That
dah.
is pretty much the end of that.
Dah advantage dah tu.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Maradona gets his pass away. Zanetti.
Tak ada orang amat. Dah ilah pergi bagi dekat Maradona tu. Paheh. Allah.
He's found a way through.
Kena Mbappe pun.
Couldn't quite force his way through
Mbappe
this
pun.
time, but
Padahal.
boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the
Allah.
opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him
Sangkuit mat
either.
sangkuit.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this
Aduh,
defence has
Yocho
learned from
Kimichi,
its
Kimi
errors now.
kecil, Kimi kecil. Allah.
Oh, that's clever. Mbappe.
Kan. Reset dulu.
Zanetti.
Zanetti.
Nedved.
Nevet.
Mbappe.
Allah
Oh,
kena.
that is a good ball to find him.
Penalty. Aduh.
It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. And
Alah
that
pula game ni.
really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Bayangnya gagal lah misi 1-4 kita hari ni.
Rashford. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Calm as
Play
you
to
like,
win.
and they're
Seri.
running away with it. A time for a cool head.
Jauh
and
mat.
that is
4-1.
precisely what
Kalau
he showed.
2-1
I
gagal
just
lagi nak
think
kejar.
the
Masalahnya
keeper committed
4-1.
himself too early.
AI ni kalau dia dah
And
leading
he's
memang
done it
susah
again.
nak
He's
kejar.
got his second.
Dia kena skor awal-awal.
So
Sebabnya
now
apa tau?
the
Dia akan
difference
main
is
bertahan.
3.
Nampak tak tu dia dah defending dah tu.
Kaka. Zanetti. Shapes to shoot.
Oh ilah
He's
ada.
heaved
Kena
it
pergi
away.
tanduk macam gitu je. Dah download ke orang lain? Dah download ke gamenya? Boleh tak download? Setengah orang dia boleh download tapi bila nak main tak boleh.
Rice.
Sebabnya tak support.
Kubo.
Download memang boleh. Takut tak boleh nak main. Tak boleh nak masuk game pun.
Well, that tackle was
Allahu
certainly
Akbar.
sturdy.
Subhanallah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Lam. And it's Del Piero.
Ui,
Rice
kenapa
spots it
lah pergi
and
passing bola tu?
intercepts.
Silap.
Zanetti.
Oi, tak celui lah. Tak celui.
Succumbs to the
Oh, dah.
pressure.
Ui, dia dulu sampai dapat.
Almost
Yang kau pergi passing ke
75
belakang ni
minutes on the clock
kenapa
now.
Del Piero? Oi.
Now it's
Oh,
Saviola.
saya selalu tadi 2
Well, it
biji
didn't
kena
look good
bola
for a
terlepas.
while, but that was brave defending and they got
Defend
away with it.
kebocoran.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Allahu Akbar.
Vardiol kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Rice. Now Davis. Beckenbauer. Cafu. And it's Maradona.
Baik.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Baik.
Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Nedved.
Wih, kenapa dia tak main sekali? Kenapa dia nak kena pegang dulu bola tu? Boleh main sekali kot.
Kaka.
Allah.
Rudiger.
Hantar ke keeper buat apa kakak? Oi, kalah. So yang kita kalah guys. Kita nak teruskan push division AI ke ataupun user ah? Bagi saya fikir jap.
Saviola going face to face with his great rival. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left, looking for the runner.
Ah, jauhnya.
Super find.
Jauh sangat masalahnya.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Lambat lah.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Has a go!
Baik pula
And that
Donnarumma
has
ni.
forced the very best out of the keeper.
Tidik.
Zanetti. And it's Nedved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ui, lambat cok.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Ui, kena terlepas macam
Played
gini.
right into his path.
Tadi kena macam ni kak.
Saviola and the shot.
Tak boleh buat apa tu.
And yes, it's there.
3 gol kena bola terlepas.
Hills and far away.
Defend saya dah
Catching them now.
tinggi kakau dah.
And that really is so
Sebab kita main possession kan.
impressive.
So defense line tu tinggi. Defense line tinggi.
And we're done.
Okay.
A tale
Lesson
of two
learned.
teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Gangbang.
GG. Masih lagi 1-3 jap kau apa 6.5 boleh lah. Try lagi. Kita cuba target 1-4 hari ni. Esok kita boleh fokus untuk 1-5 kan. Kita dapat lah. Lambat pula. Terdelay pula guys. Ding. Dashboard kita tak jadi hari ni duk. Ui, Kante. Messi PLKN.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Del Piero, he's going for goal!
Allah.
Oh,
Try hard siya. Del Piero.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Ui. Betul lah tu.
That's a good run down the left.
Ui, laju gila scissor dia.
That's very neat. Well, the defence
Pot.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's beaten the last man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold
Ya
on this
Allah.
time.
Tinggal bola tu dah.
And here's Del Piero.
Kenapa pergi switch player time bola tu
Jim,
dekat
you've played
ni?
in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Oi,
Yeah.
mana mahu
N'Golo Kante.
ni?
He is only one midfielder, but it often
Allah.
feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game,
Ay, kau
90th
pergi
minute
masuk
plus, he looks as if he's in
dalam
the first
body dia
5.
tu buat apa?
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Jom. Wih, tak lepas.
Mbappe could move up again
Berapa tu?
here. Kaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rashford.
Awal
Pressing's
pot.
intense and it's paid off.
Pegang bola lama-lama buat
Bellingham.
apa pot?
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Kaka. Now it's Rashford.
Ya Allah,
There is a
Rashford.
look that says it all. A piercing
Rashford
stare.
puncul lah guys.
Really is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to
Hai,
get
kenapa
free.
masuk serong?
There's some great running on show
Terus
here,
straight
but
punya.
ultimately there was no way through. And here's Del Piero, and Del Piero!
Tai punya
He's done
kotor.
very well to get to that.
Del Piero really must be
Kacau lah
thinking what he
kotor
has
ni.
to do to score there.
Really fierce, close defending.
Allah, Del Piero.
No goals as yet.
Ada energy left dekat kaki tu.
Santos
Antorudin.
looking to pass their way through. Nedved. And it's Del Piero.
Oi,
Pitches
ya
it
Allah,
off
pergi
him.
mana? Kenapa dah
it's
suka masuk
Messi.
tempat sempit ni? Tak faham juga kadang-kadang.
Kaka. Getting on for a third of the way
Ya
through the
Allah,
game.
apa benda lah dia pergi passing balik kat situ.
Nuno Mendes
Nuno Mendes, body sikit.
gets his pass away.
Alam.
That's a nicely measured pass. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Del Piero.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious
Lambat.
and adventurous too.
In he goes again.
Wih, macam tu je dia blok bola aku.
Oh, and that is really good
Macam tu je
tenacity.
dia blok guys. Yeah.
And we have our very
Ish,
first
saya dekat
corner.
sangat ni.
Nedved with the short one.
Memang tak dapat lah.
Is there and he can get that clear.
Wah, sabar lu.
And it's Zanetti.
Sekejap.
Davids. Oh, there's the shot.
Kena belok mat masalahnya.
And here's the chance to counter.
Apakah? Tadi?
Interception. His positioning was spot on.
Inilah
Kaka.
saya gol.
And that's been
Allah.
intercepted. He
Apa
read
tu?
that really
Dia
well and
melitau
stopped
ke?
it. Now, what about a counter attack?
Jangan tidur Arau. Baru cakap jangan tidur.
Can he get onto
Betul-betul dia
this?
tidur kat situ.
So still we are where we began.
It's
It's 0-0. Nedved. Davids. Has a shot.
Hai, tak
it
kena lagi.
rattles the bar. De Bruyne gets rid
Thank you
without
for the like.
sophistication.
Kenapa dia pergi main crossbar challenge pula kat situ?
And he's managed to
Ya
gift it
Allah, yang kau
back.
pergi paling bola tu kat Neymar, kenapa?
And Mendes. Bellingham.
Tak masuk ni. Tak lagi aku yang kena gol ni.
And it's Neymar.
Yes sir.
Nedved. Davids.
Diorang kat kanan.
Del Piero. Nice control.
Allah. Double layer pula kat situ.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but A game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively,
6
as both
shot,
teams
Mat.
walk off unscathed. A
5
tight
on
affair,
target.
0-0 at the break.
1 pun tak masuk.
The midway point of the game.
What an
You
end to
know.
the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end.
Ni
And
pakai
I get the
RTX
feeling
ke?
the second
Ya,
half
saya
may
pakai
well start
RTX.
in similar fashion.
RTX
As
apa?
we'd love to see this
Tak ingat lah,
momentum
tapi yang 3
maintained.
kipas.
So I'm looking forward to
Yang
what's
3
to
kipas,
come.
yang 3 kipas. Pakai RTX 3
Interesting
kipas.
half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings. He's gone for
Baik.
goal.
Zafran Abid, thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pakai RTX apa lah, tapi yang saya punya ni yang GeForce RTX yang 3 kipas tu. Saya tak ingat lah apa dia punya nombor tu, tapi RTX lah
Turns and goes back.
yang 3 kipas.
Now it's Rashford. Del Piero. And the shot.
Palat punya kotor.
Loose
Tak
now,
masuk
they
kan?
want to get it back.
Apa?
Real chance.
Masuk tu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood
Cik
to
Adil,
take
thank
any risks.
you for the like. Welcome to the stream.
Nedved.
Wish takkan draw ni
De
Mat.
Bruyne.
Kan kita kena ni.
Conte.
Saya dah kena dah. Orang AI je pun.
Marquinhos. Up
AI pun
towards
solid
the
tu.
hour mark and still no goals.
Guys, apa yang belum subscribe YT saya guys, tolong jap pergi subscribe guys. Naikkan kita punya subscriber yang tak berapa nak ada tu guys, tolong jap.
Well, he's a source of potential
Allah.
trouble, so tight marking just has to be
Point,
done.
kena point.
That's good vision.
Look,
Mana yang
movement
baru
creates
join
more
ni,
options,
saya
and that
juga
was
live di YT
really
guys
sharply done.
pergi subscribe juga YT saya.
Mbappe and the
Allah,
shot.
mantap. Terima kasih, terima kasih Syed Aidil, mantap.
Rashford.
Terima kasih untuk subscribe-nya.
Shin to shin,
Memang
bicep
awak
to
lah
bicep,
orangnya.
and he wins out. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Rashford. Couldn't
Ya
squeeze it
Allah,
through.
main asal boleh je passing bola tu. Siut
It's
lah.
Neymar.
Kawan-kawan punya lah penat kat bawah ni.
Probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. And here's Del Piero. Kaká showing great feet there.
Ya.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero!
Hai, kotor
And he has
ni.
kicked it out somehow.
Really look sharp
Banyak
there,
bergurau lah
didn't he?
Kotor.
That's very well played.
Hati beruk punya kotor.
Marquinhos. Conte.
Tadi Dona ni kotor apa dah.
Mbappe. That is good
Tak kuat, Mat.
pressure, just
Bagus lah
hounded him off
ref
it.
ni.
Nedved.
Referee dia tinggi betul referee ni.
Zanetti.
Oi, ya, oi. Pada masuk lah guys. Payah macam gini duk.
Messi.
Kita pegang bola tapi tak skor. Macam mana? Rashford.
Perfectly measured that. And Del Piero.
Akhirnya sempurna. Iya.
Really well
Benar
taken
betul aku.
goal. That is his ton, and does he not know it?
Penat Mat. Kalau macam gini hari-hari penat.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Saya thank
That
you
is
for the
simply
like. Thank you.
tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been
Mana yang
to get
belum
across it
subscribe
or
YT saya
overhit
boleh
it?
subscribe guys. Dekat atas tu nampak tak? YT channel tu YNZM. Pergi subscribe sekarang guys. Kita pun live serentak ni dua-dua platform YT dan juga DTT. Nama yang sama. Boleh pergi cari. Tapi kalau rasa macam susah untuk korang cari, korang tekan je link dekat bio tu guys. Game apa ni? Macam lain dengan efootball. Efootball lah. Ini efootball tapi ini konsol bukan mobile.
First goal of the game.
Tanda at 881Q garis bawah 12 mode efootball PC Bank.
Betul bang.
Rummenigge shapes to shoot. No mistake. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is
Football
truly
tapi
in the
PC.
zone.
Not even a
Football
hint
ni
of
bukan hanya
hesitation.
ada
That
di
is such
mobile,
a cool finish.
PTC IA Bank. Kemain.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
PTC.
That's
PTC
just
tu apa
as
tu?
the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
PTC tu apa tu? Orang lain. PTC tu apa?
Starting to look very comfortable.
PTC? Apa
Well,
eh?
that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline,
First time saya
telling his
dengar
team
PTC
to
ni.
calm down. But
Potong
they'll need to do
tangkona.
that pretty
Potong
quickly.
tangkona.
It's composure
Oh,
from here.
faham. Wih, betul-betul short form
Nothing
awak
wrong
bagi
with
eh.
that
Potong
tackle.
tangkona
All
eh. Baik.
won cleanly.
Ai.
That defending is unapologetically
Potong
persistent. It's
tangkona
almost
eh.
personal.
Tak.
And it had to be.
Ui, agak dah.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Wih, jangan selesa sangat ni.
Can he
Ah,
get it
sudah.
through?
Baik.
It's out
Potong
for a goal kick.
tangkona eh. Betul. Ini football PC eh.
Choosing to make the first change.
Pada mungkin ada yang tak tahu lah, saya bagi tahu eFootball ni bukan hanya ada di mobile dan eFootball ni dia semua platform ada. PC, mobile, PS, PlayStation, Xbox. Tapi sekarang ni kalau mau pergi buat sikit situ. Konsol dah boleh crossplay. Cuma konsol tak boleh crossplay dengan mobile sahaja sebabnya tak sama. So kalau awak tengok sendiri lah sekarang yang awak tengok saya main kan, banyak beza, bukanlah banyak beza pun, dia mungkin lebih kepada grafik lah. So grafik dekat mobile belum sama par dengan dekat konsol lah. Tapi game ni tetap sama, company yang sama, developer yang sama, cuma platform dengan dia punya server lain. Macam tu lah. Ref tak full ke ref? Anjing yang punya referee tak full.
Zanetti. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done.
Roski,
Mobile
thank you.
League main dengan PC ke
A
B?
dose of reality
Tak
and
boleh.
quality, absolute togetherness, and the
Tak
job
boleh
is done.
Roski. Kenapa ni? Roski tanya saya soalan macam tu. Saya baru lepas explain. Penat tu nak ulang. Kalau nak tengok nak dengar ulangan, pergi dekat YT. Ni rewind sikit. Nak dengar ulangan kena pergi dekat YT. Dekat TikTok tak boleh nak rewind. Dekat YT boleh rewind. Baru lepas explain sebelum awak tanya tu. Kau apa dah? Dan. Kita cuba nak target 1.4 hari ni. Short stream kita ni. Tapi tu lah macam tak sempat je. Siapa-siapa yang nak dengar ulangan boleh pergi dekat saya punya YT, yes. Dekat YT boleh rewind sikit. Bukan sikit lah, daripada awal stream awak boleh rewind. Pergi je rewind guys. Tengah try Rocheport ni. Dapat Rocheport tak? Kuski. Kenapa dia patah balik?
Dipit deal je.
Sedap kan? Oh dia Eric dia
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us.
Saya rasa respon yang ini sedap. Sebab laju satu hal. Lepas tu dia ada kicking power. Ball control pun sedap. Pada saya lah. Tak tahu kalau orang lain kan. Kalau saya setakat saya duk pakai Rashford ni, first debut game dah hat-trick lah. Main di Division AI. Oh ilah ilah.
Del Piero. And it's Rashford.
Aku dah lupa aku ada prestasi. Sekarang dah ingat boleh lah main.
Kin buff bila tim selain motor.
Kena buff bila tim selain main tu. Mungkin lah. Mungkin. Sebab macam kita pernah pakai kan Rashford yang berlulok lah, Rashford yang main U-Pack lah apa semua tu kan. Tapi yang ni version yang better sikit lah. Leroy Sané.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour.
Wih, apa yang
he is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Orang bagi apa tu?
We can testify to that, having covered quite quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have.
Dipermudahkan segala urusan, insyaAllah. Tapi saya tak nampak lah siapa yang bagi. Siapa bagi duk? Orang lain. Terima kasih. Terima kasih untuk apa benda tah warna purple pink tu. Thank you. Moga dipermudahkan segala urusan, insyaAllah. Kejut saya.
Del Piero.
Allah, Del Piero.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no
Allah,
question,
ref.
that's a foul.
Thank you. Rono Uncle Muti dapat keluar berjoget.
Ken 5 defense so far.
Okay. Sebab saya main position. Tapi tu lah, position defense line dia tinggi sikit kan. Tapi okay lah, kena control lah.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this
Tu kena
contest.
pakai long ball counter lah. Tapi okay je
Dogged defense on the other.
pakai ni pun position.
Excellent challenge there.
Satu lagi sebab pakai
Uncompromising.
Chileni kan destroyer, so dia punya nafsu
Let's
dia
Nedved.
tu
And
membuat-buat.
here's Rashford. Nedved.
Allahu
that's
Akbar,
wonderful
betul dah tu.
A slightly
Nafsu
better
dia,
ball would have led to a
aggression dia
very
tu
different
terlalu
outcome
ni
there.
sangat lah.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Davids. Del Piero. Del Piero!
Oh, masuk.
It's there!
So far dah berapa hari 3 hari, 4 hari. Saya try main 5 defend ni okay lah, so far okay.
Beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Mula-mula saya main 2 DM.
To most of his peers.
Tu macam susah pula kan, tak ada center mid. Lepas tu kita pakai 1 DM, 1 center mid, 1 attacking mid.
So the first
Barulah
goal
nampak
of the
sikit dia
Listen,
punya
when it comes to
movement tu.
goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Sebab kebetulan Neviat dia whole player kan,
game.
so dia boleh cover lah kalau ada lopong-lopong kosong tu.
Now it's Messi. Davids does
Aye.
really well there. He is strong.
Itu buffer Ush. Modal beli skala je kita ni.
Bissouma.
Suma keeper.
Messi. Oh, well
Ya
played.
Allah, keeper
There's the
bongok.
hit. They've done it. And once
Apa benda
more we are
siap keeper
all
ni.
square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example.
Dekat mobile boleh
This
pindah
team
ke PC
has
tak? Tak
real
boleh.
personality and character.
Actually, tak boleh.
Tak boleh. Platform dari awal tak sama, so tak boleh.
And that has added a whole
Kalau
new
boleh saya dah
complexion to the
pakai dah
game.
account mobile
There's
saya.
resilience for you, Peter.
Saya pun
As a side,
asalnya
they've
mobile
never lost
user.
focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Tries a shot. And that would have been
Baiklah
some
kau
goal.
Syak Lam.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Tak tahu apa jadi dengan account mobile saya kan.
Still
Tapi
very
dah lama
early
sangat tak
doors,
buka.
but it is a closely
Walaupun
contested
main kat
affair.
PC tak buka dah account tu.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Padahal
He's not played the ball. That's
habis
a
duit banyak
foul.
lah kat account. Aku baik pot.
Kalau lama
Del
sunat
Piero.
berbulan-berbulan Konami, pernah
Antonetti.
tipikot dia akan delete X tu.
Davids.
Tu lah, saya rasa dah tak ada dah
And
account
it's
tu.
Lam. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Ui, bola patah balik Mat.
And it's Sané. Oh, strongly
tak apa.
challenged there.
Asal Sané dia ni saya nampak macam
That was
Van Dijk
well
lah.
played.
Siut lah.
Well stopped.
Played into space out
Actually,
wide.
sama mereka mentor.
Sama macam
Game
mana?
lain bank.
Game lain tu.
Kaka.
Kalau awak kata
Davids.
sama macam mobile pun Boleh lah nak jawab kan.
Zanetti
Lebih
in with the
kurang je,
challenge.
cuma grafiknya lebih baik and better version
Ricky
lah
Puig.
kalau nak dikomparekan PC dengan mobile. Tapi
Now
kalau awak
Alaba.
compare dua game
Bastoni.
berbeza ni, memang jauh lah beza dia.
Alaba. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Bissouma.
Kalau compare game yang sama tapi different platform, okey. Kalau nak compare
And it's
game
Messi.
yang berlainan ni susah sikit lah.
Genuine
Kalau
physical
nak
edge about
compare ni
this
kena
game. It
main
is
dua-dua
quite
game.
attritional.
Macam saya main efootball je, saya tak main EA ataupun FC tu.
Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. And the
Kalau
counter
awak
is
main
on.
EA tu, awak nak minta comparekan dengan efootball,
Auto boleh je set up sendiri di
Susah.
ikut macam F2P feature dia bersalah.
And here's Del Piero. Oh, and that is really good
control boleh
tenacity.
adjust. Sebab macam contoh macam saya pun, saya pakai control setup FIFA. Shooting saya petak, crossing saya bulat.
It's their second
Oh,
quarter of
maksud
the
saya,
game.
sebab saya pakai controller PS4, shooting saya petak,
Bissouma with the clearance.
crossing saya bulat.
Davids. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! What a wonderful goal!
Control ni kita boleh setting sendiri. Selagi ada tempat untuk kita setting control tu, controller tu boleh je kita setting ikut kita punya reference ataupun kita punya, orang kata apa, yang kita biasa lah. So boleh je. Kalau kata awak nak shooting tekan segitiga pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Dia atas keselesaan masing-masing. Setengah orang ada yang shooting bulat. Macam saya prefer petak lah. Kalau controller PS4 lah. Kalau controller biasa tu 1, 2, 3, 4 kan,
Pedri.
tahu lah macam mana. Tapi controller boleh setting, tak ada masalah pun.
Here's Ricky Puig.
Macam saya punya speed, kalau yang normal punya speed R2 kan, saya R1 speed saya ikut saya punya keselesaan.
And he's had it nicked
So benda
away.
tu boleh di setting, tak ada masalah. Hi bro,
Referee has
biggest
just said
fan,
play on.
I know you'll be in future. Thank you bro, thank you Aurelic, thank you. Welcome to the stream by the way bro, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliment. Welcome to the stream by the
And the
way.
whistle goes for half time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far.
Stress
Both
main yang mobile
contributed
punya,
on
rasa
the
berat
score
saya
sheet.
main
There is a
mobile.
balance
Saya
wherever
rasa
you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here. from
Saya
both
rasa
sides.
memang susah.
Well, it's still anyone's game as both sides
Mobile
have shown they have
memang
goals in them.
ni sikit.
As for the next one, should it arrive,
Ni apa benda yang komen?
that may have a bigger bearing as to
Macam
who
mana nak
emerges
main di
victorious.
laptop? Download lah, download kat Steam.
The score at half-time
Download
is
dekat
2
Steam.
goals to 1.
Kalau nak main dekat laptop, download dekat Steam. Kalau nak main kat PC ataupun laptop, download dekat Steam.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Davids.
Bro, you actually
Kaka.
notice me. You are the one in my
Kaka
live chat
going
right
face
now,
to face
so I
with his
notice
great
you.
rival.
No need to
Kaka.
worry.
Big
Nobody
chance.
else in my chat. Only you. Boleh
Admin
main
di
offline ke bang?
Play.
Boleh je. Boleh je. Tapi team autentik lah.
Ricky
Team
Puig.
autentik ni maksudnya team
And it's Belletti.
yang current team tu. Contoh Manchester United adalah Onana, Ganato, semua tu ada. Itu kita panggil
Messi
autentik.
might just make this.
Current team yang sedia ada. Itu boleh main offline.
And it's Del Piero. Kaka. He's having a go.
Weh, tak masuk man.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip up, and he was gifted a chance.
Boleh ke mobile lawan PC? Tak boleh. Syarul, tak boleh. Crossplay hanya untuk konsol. Maknanya PC lawan PlayStation, PC lawan Xbox, itu boleh. Hanya untuk konsol. Untuk crossplay mobile dengan
Belletti.
konsol belum boleh lagi.
Messi.
Sebabnya jauh
Here's Ricky Puig.
dia punya beza dan
Spread
gapnya.
neatly. Oh, that's a key
Mobile
interception.
kena yang
Well, there is a look that
high
says
end
it all.
punya spec,
piercing
mungkin baru
stare.
boleh ikut.
He made it look a bit
Sebab
predictable.
grafik dia beza banyak.
Zanetti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just
Allah.
is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He
Baik.
really is being given no time to think on the ball
Allah.
now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has
Bagi
learned from its
siapa?
errors now.
Siapa bagi?
Challenge just a bit on the firm
Pot.
side.
Shooting opportunity pot.
And the
Oh, pot lambat lah. Tapi satu benda je saya perasan Rashford ni. Kaki kiri dia memang tak sedap langsung. Left footed dia very weak lah.
Sané.
Untuk shooting ke, untuk ke apa kan.
Neymar was
Untuk crossing, even untuk crossing pun left footed dia memang weak lah.
Nice ball and he might be in here.
Allah, lambatnya.
Bissouma defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Biru sana ni macam Van Dijk lah, siut lah. Geng ikat rambut ni.
Ricky Puig.
That pressing
Oh,
is
tak
so
dapat.
good. It's nice and early.
Ya,
Changes it with that
subhanallah.
pass.
Baru Kipiung. Oh, keeper. Tangkap lah Mat. Bukan ada challenge apa sepoi yang hampir tumbuk bola tu duk.
That's what has to be done now.
Problem
No question
ah
about it.
keeper.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinic.
Decent hit!
Allah.
And that is
Santai
wildly
sangat.
off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little
Time
while.
for change.
To come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And it's Sané.
Allah.
Neymar. Neymar will
Oi.
not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Baik.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davids. And that's been
Ai,
intercepted.
panjang
He read
pula
that
kaki
really well
Bissouma
and
ni.
stopped it.
Oh, no joy this time.
Oish,
He won't be happy with that
terhit
one.
Mat.
He's in a great position.
Siap.
Sane finds himself offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
High ball. Change set ke? Allah. Baru nak change set. Apa benda kakak
Sané.
try sangat nak change set ni?
Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And it's Zanetti. Kaka. Rummenigge.
Tak dapat tu.
And he's taking no chances there. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
You have to
Guardiola.
admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, ya ref.
Messi
Revanya.
does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's
Oi.
through here. Now it's Neymar.
Baik.
Araujo. Nedved.
Allah.
Now it's Neymar.
Guardiol.
And
Ish, tak dapat tu.
reclaimed it in a
Oh,
trice.
sudah. Ya Allah. Baik.
Zanetti. Has a look and plays it forward. Kaká. And there's green grass ahead.
Kakarudin. Mantap lah ni bit.
He's got a goal.
Game
And
over.
surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 21.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the
I
efforts he
followed
put
her.
in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Sané.
Ada Sané.
Kaka.
Karudin. Set dulu.
No
Oh.
way through.
Ush.
Neymar
Such good technique.
could have been
Uhuy.
dangerous, but it came to nothing. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 4
Allah.
extra minutes added on.
Oh, extra minute.
And here's Neymar. And it's Messi.
Oi, tak dapat.
This is actually
Sorry.
quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Del Piero. That's a nicely measured pass. Del Piero.
Ay, tak dapat.
Ricky Puig.
Wiki Pooch.
And that is it.
Cool.
The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through...
Tak dapat 1-4. Kurang lah. Lagi sikit lagi. Gila tadi kalah. Letak kita dah duduk 1-4 dah. Tak apa lah. Nak macam mana kan. Ya guys, saya pun nak gerak dah ni. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih untuk like and share. Terima kasih yang hadir. Terima kasih yang support. Terima kasih yang berkongsi rezeki. Saya doakan agar semuanya dipermudahkan segala urusan. Diberikan rezeki yang melimpah ruah. Diberikan kesihatan yang baik-baik saja. Dilindungi daripada penyakit yang kita tak nampak. Diangkat segala musibah yang sedang melanda. InsyaAllah amin. Terima kasih semua. Saya gerak dulu. Wassalamualaikum.